want to do it in closing. A, B, see your way out before E and D have to F you up.
Welcome
Oh, I hope people heard that.
to Dungeons with
That's one of my
Friends.
proud moments.
I love my wife.
We are an actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast and stream. Follow us where you find us. Twitch, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the places. Instagram, Twitter,
Website.
Facebook, Reddit. We're on all of them. If you go there, we're there. Even places we shouldn't be. Yes. So for inspiration, who wants to recap our last episode?
I really want to.
We've We've been recovering the bones of, I can't remember what's the specific name,
Saint Andal.
but they're sacred bones, and we've been doing it through the coffin shop, and we've been kind of destroying part of this guy's house, fighting zombies.
Do not lie to people. Somebody
Yeah.
is destroying his house.
Yeah, to be honest, that's because my
First
character's
person
upset.
plural or first person singular? It should be I. I destroyed their house. I am upset. Use your I words, John.
I am upset that my wife has just disappeared and I can't find her.
Yes.
Even though I'm masquerading as a small child covered in pseudo Iron Man armor.
Yes. So to round that out a bit, yes, you all are currently in Henrik, the coffin maker. Coffee. It's Freudian. The coffin maker's house.
Coffee maker's house.
You have recovered what you believe to be the bones of Saint Andal. Avros is currently trying to run out of the house with them. And the rest of you are fighting vampire spawn. And Matilda is nowhere to be found. But Matilda, as you are wandering the streets doing something, you hear boom, this deafening explosion come from the place you had been told previously was where the coffin maker's house was.
Followed by another doof about 14 seconds later.
Yeah. Yep.
Help is on the way, dear!
What are you, fucking Mrs. Doubtfire over there?
It's on the way.
Lawrence Cheney!
So, we had just finished Judy's turn. We are now actually up on Avros. Baddies are on deck. Avros, you are up on the ground floor of this house. You have the bones of St. Andal being dragged behind you as you run. You're almost to the door. Do you keep running?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the bones out of the house. Somewhere safe.
Just seeing this bird thing running is what's making me laugh.
Okay, so you're getting them out of the house. Yeah, you can get to the door this turn and drop them off outside.
And somewhere where if the house was to, I don't know, just fall over, definitely wouldn't land on the box of bones.
I would say it will take your entire movement, but you could put it about 10 feet away from the house.
Sold.
Okay. You do so.
This isn't in the middle of the street or anything, right?
I'd say you're still like in like the yard area.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Then what do
I
you do?
will dash back into the house
Okay.
and try to use as much of flight speed as possible to save, because I got tiny legs with big wings.
I'll say with that you can get
Again,
functionally up here, but you're on the second floor. The holes are over here.
that's exactly where I want it to be. And I'm gonna find the old man who's watching us destroy his house and go,
Yeah.
things have gone a little wrong.
Oh, sorry. I said first
Here
floor.
to
I
get you
meant
out of the house.
I meant the ground floor.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna fly up the hole.
Okay.
Holes.
Yeah.
And try to get him out of the house.
Okay. So it'll probably
Momentarily.
be your next turn before you can reach him.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Next up are the baddies. So the baddies are actually pretty well positioned to attack the people they want to attack. The rats are going to make an attack on you, Orion.
Do this!
Let's do it.
Please kill him.
Maybe this will be the
I
time.
don't even think he's been hurt yet.
Nope. And I have my my protective shield on me, so.
So because he's a wee little tot, shouldn't like his damage be a wee little tot damage?
You'd think. That does not hit. That's going to be 16.
No.
Yeah.
You know my AC is much higher than that.
And then the vampire spawn is going to make an attack on you. Is.
Kevin's soon gonna make like 2 sets of monsters, one for everybody else, and then one that has like a +5 for attacking John.
And I'm guessing a 17 doesn't hit.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, so they both, they're just kind of trying to get through your armor. No luck. But as you're watching, you see the vampire that is attacking you slowly begins to regain some health. seems sort of regained vitality.
I want to help. Old man.
And one is going to make an attack on you, Judy. Does a 17 hit you? Okay. Yeah, so it is made to bite you just as it bit Irene. Its sink comes out in these claws as you sort of have your pistol whipped this way. It sinks into your forearm and you see it begin like sucking blood from your arm.
Does that provoke an opportunity attack for me?
No.
No. Can I?
Not a thing. You're going to take 6 points of piercing damage. And then you're going to take, that was balls, 3 points of necrotic damage. As you see this vampire also regain vitality by sucking your blood. That is the end of the baddie's turn. Orion, you are up. Irene's on deck.
If you thunderwave this house again, I'm gonna kill you.
Do it. Do it.
I'm not doing that again
Fucking
because I already put holes to the second floor. I don't
Yes.
need to collapse the
So,
building.
as a
on
note,
me.
you're on the basement floor. There's a hole going up through the first floor into the second floor.
I'm gutsy.
So
Not
the only
that
thing
guts-
that's preventing sunlight is the roof.
Yes.
Yeah, one roof thunder wave will take care of that.
Yep. That's all it would take.
I'm gonna go with no. So the one that's attacking Judy, I will provoke the opportunity attack from the rats. I really don't give a shit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna thunder gauntlet that one to see if I can get its attention off
It
of
doesn't
her.
hit you. Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Does a 22 hit?
22 will hit. Roll your damage.
7 points of damage.
Cool.
I think it's thunder damage, but I don't think it's
Yeah. So you see Orion come up and punch the back of this vampire's head. It turns around and now looks at him angrily. Anything else you're doing?
Then I'm gonna kind of go into a stance not to get ambushed by anyone or flank.
Okay. Easily done. Very good. Next up is going to be Irene. She's going to jump over here and jump on top of this crate, sheath both of her swords, and pull out her long rifle and take a shot at the zombie that is harassing Judy.
Is it a
And-
zombie or a
A
vampire?
vampire. God damn, I keep messing that up. I'm mad at myself for doing that.
No, it could be
Because
a
it's
zombie
confusing.
vampire.
Okay. It's going to take 12 points of damage as she blows the head clean off of it.
Nice.
You see it. As it's sort of like you can see it starting to grow back its head. And she's like, fires again. That's going to hit too. And this time, she shoots it right in the chest and it just like explodes in blood and ichor.
I like how Judy had her gun there pointed at Avros the entire time.
Yep.
For
Get
an
out of
slip.
here, Birdman. And that is going to be her turn. We're back at the top of the round with Judy. Judy, what are you doing?
Alright, well I just saw that successful chest shot, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna aim for this character over here.
Okay, go for it.
Alright.
Roll your attack.
Nat 20 plus 5.
Fuck yeah.
So that's a crit. Roll that damage, double the dice damage.
See, I've heard it two different ways. You double the dice, or you just
Rules as written as you double the
Say
dice.
that again, double the dice.
Double the dice and then add your modifiers.
Alright, it's 6 plus. So 12, 15.
Whew, so 30 points of that head's gone.
Oh, no, it was 15 before it was doubled? 15 after it's doubled.
15 doubled.
Okay, yeah. You take a solid hit at this thing. Now this vampire was looking pretty good actually up until this point. But you shoot it right center mass and it this sort of big spray of guts. It had regenerated. Yeah, you hit the other one. You're fine.
No, it's the 15 doubled.
No, because it's 1d10 plus 3. So I
Oh,
the roll
yes.
was 6.
Yeah, she's fine.
I forgot the modifier. I was like,
Yes. So yeah.
Rule of cool, John. Rule of cool.
Anyway, so that is that's your hit. Anything else you got?
I would like to. Can I move back?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move back. How far?
You have your full movement.
Yeah, you have full movement.
Okay, so she's the only one in the rat. Alright, so I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and be get
Okay.
top of the stairs.
Cool. Easily done. Anything else? Right, Avros, you're up. You have flown. You actually can see Judy at the top of the stairs as you see the other staircase leading up to the second floor. You
Heading for the old man.
heading for the old man. So it's going to take, again, we don't have a map for this, but it'll take all of your movement to get up to the second floor to him. But you're now on the second floor next to the old man. What do you do?
Hi. So things have gone a little wrong. Just here to make sure you're safe. Would you like to stay here or get out of the house?
Get me out of here!
All right, come on.
Yeah, and he hops onto you. That will be the end of your turn, though.
Can I dash?
Oh yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, you can dash.
I'll dash as much
Yeah.
as I can.
You're
Out
back
the
down to
window.
your original position with Henrik, and you now see Avros back with Henrik, like in his arms, trying to fly him out of the house. Okay. Alrighty.
We respect the elderly here.
It is the
No
baddies'
offense, but-
turn, and Orion's on deck. So the baddies are going to do it, and they're going to both attack you, Orion. They're smart.
Let's go.
It's going to be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Finally.
And you're going to take 5 points of piercing damage. And whew, that's going to be 8 points of necrotic damage as you again see this vampire sucking the life force. You see, finally, like this vampire has been like looking at Orion, trying to find a way into his armor, and it actually logically goes for his neck, which is exposed, and gets on and bites him.
Fucking biting a child's neck.
Yup. And that is its turn, and then the rats are going to attack you. I'm gonna guess a 9 does not hit though. So yeah, the rats again are standing there next to you, and they're just chinking off of your armor. That is the baddies' turn. Orion, you're up. Irene's on deck.
I'm gonna Thunder Gauntlet the zombie that just punched me.
Cool.
I get scared every time he says the word thunder.
I know, doesn't it just kind of make you pucker a second? You're just like, ooh. Inch taller every time he
Does a
says
15 hit.
yes, meets a beats.
And then 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my defensive field yet again to add 4 more temporary hit points to me.
Cool. That's your bonus action.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So this whole time I thought the thing you were holding was a gauntlet, but no, that's a gun.
I mean, I'd always assumed that it was like a thundery gun.
Punching thing.
Yeah. Was my intention whenever I designed it. But I get that kind of reads that way. Okay. Anything else you're doing, Orion?
That is it.
Okay. Irene is again going to, seeing that the zombie is now the real threat, going to take 2 shots. First one is going to hit. Second one does not hit though. And so the zombie is going to take 9 points of damage. Now looking pretty rough. With this shot, it sort of rips its shoulder off. You can see its arm kind of limply flapping about with a few tendons coming from it. And that is her turn, and we are back up at the top of the round. Judy, you are up. Avros, you're on deck.
I'm gonna run. So you left the bones outside, right? I'm gonna run outside to the bones. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That should get me to them.
Yeah, that'll get you there.
All right, do it. And I see them.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna pick them up and hang on to them.
Okay. You do so. Yep, you've got the box.
I like how everyone just abandons me.
Yeah, it's just one more vampire. You got this.
Yep. Okay. Avros, you are up. The baddies are on deck.
Old man out of the house.
Old man out of the house. You see behind you, Judy, Avros and Henrik flap out as you're now out in the front yard with Judy and the bones.
Oh, since you're here, does that mean fighting's done? We safe?
There's one
Where-
more down there, but
Where am I
I
at
think he's got
this
him.
point?
We'll say at this point you have come far enough where you can see the house and see them in the yard. Yeah.
I'll dash back inside.
Okay. Yeah, you bonus action dash. And with that movement, you can probably get back in.
I think right there.
Yeah, I think this would be the front door. Yeah. No, because this is the basement. So yeah, you would be here, the equivalent of at the top of the stairs. With a dash, you can probably. Are you going back downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, you'd be about there, getting downstairs.
So I can't see anything from here.
Not yet. Okay. Alrighty. that's you. We're up to the baddies. And the baddies are going to keep attacking Orion. Again, they aren't smart. That's going to be a 19, doesn't hit you. And 13 doesn't hit you. Yep. So the baddies just nibble at you.
They're just like,
Yep. Orion, you are up. Irene's on deck.
Thunder Gauntlet, the zombie again, because that's the one I want to kill. Fuck yeah!
What you got?
20.
Dirty 20?
No.
Nat, get it, man.
Nice.
Roll that damage.
Does a 13 kill it?
It does. How would you like to do this?
I'm gonna do this like anime style where I just punch it in the stomach,
Uh-huh.
and then of course the blood just goes like shooting out of the back.
Baller. Does so. You see it like up into the first floor, this splash of blood.
Oh, great. Thanks, John.
Yeah. And you come down, the only baddie left is the rats.
Where are the rats?
I mean, really, they're just rats.
Ew, I thought those were logs. I was like, okay.
It's-
They're awesome ones.
Anything else you're doing?
I'm not gonna move because actually I don't really give. I'm just gonna end my turn because I'm not scared of the rats.
Okay. With that, Irene's gonna go and that can come up and take a couple of stabs. That would hit. That would hit. Yeah, that's enough. So yeah, Irene comes up and seeing that the rats are sort of the last problem, just and just finishes off
Rat
the last
sushi.
ones. Yeah. And with that, we are out of combat.
Okay, I'm gonna start checking other boxes because knowing my luck, we didn't grab the right bones.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I'm waiting outside. For
In which you
a
just see this little kid in armor just.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Dude.
yell at John like, "Why the fuck did you blow 2 holes in this man's house?"
Okay, so you two are downstairs. You've now come up.
I'm running up still.
Yeah, you see them. You see them in the front yard.
But I don't look like Matilda. I'm not in my regular form.
Okay. Yeah.
I did not know doing that would blow holes in this man's.
You knew the first time,
That's because
then you did it again.
I was concerned about killing the monsters.
Yeah. So this room is trashed at this point.
You're
There-
in a full suit of armor. You got a single scratch.
There is actually a single cask that seems to still be untouched.
No.
I'm gonna start
No.
nailing that bitch shut.
Okay. Yeah, you do so. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna, of course, after I'm done nailing, I might just.
Yeah, you tap at it and you hear as it's sort of you're scratching.
I'm gonna
Inside.
pull it upstairs. I'm gonna pull it out to the front yard.
Why?
Oh, so you can bust it up in the sunlight.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you all now see Orion. Avros, do you follow him?
At this point, I'm babysitting him instead of his wife, so I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So you all regroup. Matilda, you are actually blending into a crowd now that has gathered
Am
around this
I?
house.
Am I blending?
Are you?
I am probably not.
What are you doing?
I am, well, by the way I look, I am probably not blending well.
What do you do?
What do you look like? Are you still a Clydesdale?
I am not.
Are you Strahd?
No. What's a true Brooks thing?
Child?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
6'4", purple hair, regular white skin,
Okay.
black velvet and purple suit.
You.
Oh yeah.
You do so.
Yeah. So although I might be with the field and the group of people,
You stand there.
definitely not blending in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes.
Well, help is on the way.
And actually, a few towns guard have now come up with the ruckus. You can see they have sort of these big pikes, and they come up, and they're kind of like peeking in. And one of them approaches you. You go, "What's going on?"
I ain't really sure. I heard a bunch of noise over here, so I walked over to help. But this coffin place, I got 2 holes blown through it.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna wait for backup, and we're gonna go in. And they see like a few more guards kind of start showing up slowly.
I'm gonna.
Make a deception check.
No, it's all right. It's fine. 6.
They are suspicious of you, but it seems like there is a lot going on right now.
This little kid is bringing this casket out of the
Yeah.
front yard.
Yeah, as you do, You roll up, and the guards point their pikes at you and go, "Oh no, hang on! What's in the cask?
Please shoot him.
Zombie. Vampire. Zombie vampire.
A what?
Zombie vampire.
A what?
Zombie vampire.
Step away from the cask, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna step away from the casket.
All right, now come on this way. Come on. They all seem to think that you're the problem
Please,
here.
please just listen.
Okay.
While this is happening, can I leave?
Make a stealth check. Okay. Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
able.
take that box and I'm going to the church.
Okay. Yeah, you get it. You'll start heading that way. Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I'll walk out of the house with the old and go up to the old man and be like, "You okay? All right. We will pay to fix your house. I don't know how much that's gonna be. We're
Yeah.
gonna work this out."
At this point now,
and
the
I'll
guards.
walk up to the guards and be like, "All right, we got into town, talked to the guy at the church. Long story short, we're here to look for a box of bones, which
It's gone.
seems to be gone. Things got out of hand. I'll be ready to admit, happy to answer any of y'all's questions. We do think that there is still one of the creatures we fought in that box. So if y'all want to deal with that, y'all can. If
So-
y'all want us to deal with it, we can."
You see coming through the crowd this big ball of flame, like hanging over the heads, as Isaac comes up and goes, "What are y'all doing
Part of
here?"
the town guard.
Yeah, you remember he's the captain of the town guard. Yeah.
Oh, I had forgotten
I'm
that
just gonna
entirely.
point and be like,
Yeah.
vampire in the box.
And he looks at you and goes, "What? Irene? What? I don't."
Yeah. Push Irene towards him and be like,
Yeah.
"Why don't you explain?"
And Irene goes, yeah, so we had reason to believe that, that he'd taken the bones of St. Andal from the church, and so we came down here to help and get him back."
Which reminds me, do you know Vaseline?
Vaseline, yeah. No, you, Vasily.
Vaseline, I was really
Yeah, you're very close. Yeah, no, he goes, "Yeah, no, I know Vasily Van Holt."
The old man, don't remember his name, said that Vasily threatened his life to keep the box with these bad things and to steal the bones. So there's that information. Do with it what you will.
All right. And he kind of looks at Irene, and Irene like corroborates with you, and he goes, "Right. Well, we'll start looking for Vasily then. If we find him, we'll know he's the person that took the bones."
And at this point, I'm gonna jump on the casket.
No.
Okay. You do so.
Please,
It holds.
Please shoot the child. I'm serious.
It holds. And at this point, Isaac actually instinctively at the movement points his firearm at you and goes, "Step away from the cask.
There's a zombie vampire in this thing. I think we should open it up, given the
Step
fact that
away
it's
from the cask."
Guys, firearm.
Yeah. Do you step away from the cask?
fine. I'll step down. You just see this little kid like,
Yeah,
oh,
you
damn.
pout. Yeah. He goes, "We'll investigate this." And he turns it over and kind of looks
Do it
at
in daylight.
They're in daylight.
And he kind of looks around and he goes, "Clear out here all." And yeah, the town people sort of start beginning to clear out. Judy, you've made some pretty good distance so far. And you're about halfway to the church. And you hear a voice coming out from one of the alleyways. And you hear, "So meddlesome." And you see,
I ignore it. I just keep going.
you keep walking, and you see Vasily come out from the alleyway. And he matches your stride, seemingly so much faster than you, just right up next to you. "I took years laying the groundwork for this one.
I just ignore. I just keep walking.
Developing the persona of Vasily, preparing all of this time." And you see as he sort of starts growing, suddenly inches taller, his form going back to the linen suit with a red ascot. And he goes, "Rather a shame."
May have been the first time. Won't be the last time.
Yeah. And he goes,
Get it?
"By the way, And I don't want you to think that this is important if it is inappropriate, but was there a bit of a spark between us?
I continue forward. I
Oh.
head forward.
Oh, come on. Judy.
Shoot your gun or something so we can come after you.
Nothing, Judy. You didn't feel that. I felt that.
Gonna get fucking
Come on.
mesmerized and gonna be eaten.
Would I have noticed her leave?
Yeah, you'd have seen
So I
her.
would have been
Yeah.
able to follow her.
I mean, did you?
Well, no, but I'm just
Okay,
saying.
but you could have.
No, I'm just saying I would have noticed
Yeah,
she
you
left,
could have.
right?
Yeah. And he eventually stops and goes, so rude. Well, better luck next time. And you hear a as you look behind you instinctively and see this horde of bats fly off into the sky.
Okay, I legit thought he just like magicked the bones into vapor.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna run now.
Yeah, you run.
Running to the bridge.
Yeah, you get there, and Father Lucian is at the front door trying to peel off this weird wanted poster that's appeared there. He's like, it won't come off. Huh? And you come up with the bones. He's like, oh, you got him?
Got him. I got him. Let me in, please.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, I got. And he opens the door, and you.
How long has it been since we bullied the orphans?
It was yesterday.
So he's probably been informed.
Yeah,
Only if our threats didn't take though.
yeah.
Okay, Father.
I paid for therapy.
Father.
Yeah.
We have a problem. Okay. We talked to Jessica. We talked to Millie.
Yeah.
Okay, Millie gave these to Henrik, and then Henrik was holding on to them at the behest of Vasily, who is not Vasily, or even a real damn person, but is a personality of Strahd.
That's big news. Okay, but these
So
are the, and he sort of like cracks it open and goes, oh, thank God.
So this is what we need, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So-
Let's get him down to Undercroft.
Okay.
And he.
And then
gets
with
up with you.
these, in the place, in the coffin place, there was all these vampires down there and rats and stuff. And so he's like, maybe he was using these to try and protect his baby vampires or something. I ain't real sure yet, but you gotta not tell nobody else about these. Nobody.
Oh, yeah. No, this is the last time I'll ever talk about these. These are going down here consecrated. We'll just all forget this ever happened. And yeah, you help him eventually drag them back down to the Undercroft. He says a few prayers over them. He says, thank you so much. This has been weighing on me. Because, I don't
Well,
know.
rightfully so, sir. And you know, if something happens to him again, you gotta find some help. Because these
Are apparently a commodity.
very valuable to Strahd.
I guess so. My goodness. Whew.
After all this, I'm gonna have to move into this Undercroft, sir. Goodness. It's a lot.
Just to verify, we never did confirm whether Strahd can or cannot go onto consecrated ground.
You would remember that he did not go on the consecrated
So we
ground.
have no idea. if
But
he
you
can.
did not know. You don't know yet.
Alright, sir. Well, pardon me for my leaving so quick, but I've got to get back and make sure everybody's alright.
Yeah. So you leave, you come back. The situation when you come back is still fairly tense.
Actually, I'm not truly going back.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to the tavern and wait.
okay, you do so. Very good.
I ain't
We'll get
trying
to
to get arrested.
What are y'all doing?
Do I, with my clove of eyes, spot the drag queen?
There is an individual that seems to stand out amongst the abnormally drab crowd.
Now, here's the real question that I do not know the answer to. Do I know her well enough to have any idea?
Make an insight check.
I think you would. I mean, I'm a pretty well known entertainer. Or
But I met you like
Tainter.
5 days ago when we first met up at the bar.
You knew us.
Did I?
Yeah, you knew
Okay.
us.
I forget.
I'm gonna turn off the action cams because I don't think they're necessary anymore.
I will say someone's gonna get real sick of that one because I kept kicking the bar by accident.
Oh,
So that one might have
It
some
just
Blair
gives,
Witch
like,
projects.
It just gives authenticity to the fight.
Just drama.
The light's solid.
Thunder
now.
gauntlets.
Stop it.
that means it's stopped, but it's on. So yeah, hold the front button. Turn it.
Now Kevin will have to do some editing of that out.
Alright, insight.
Yes, insight check.
17.
This seems like a pretty Matilda thing to do.
I don't give a fuck. I'm picking up the child, and as much as I can, throwing him at the drag queen, just being like, deal with him!
You do so. Yeah.
I don't. What's your strength score?
I'm
Plus
picking
one.
up the child, I'm throwing him at the drag queen, and just saying, you deal with him. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons.
Plus ones, and I have an advantage from the ethereal DM that I will use on this.
Yeah. So I'll just say that for the sake of this, you do so. Yeah. You toss him,
So am I able to see it coming and like step out of the way?
make a dexterity save.
What do you think? He's like throwing me?
Yes!
Yeah.
I'm covered in metal armor.
I don't care. Just like you were being moody, I am fueled by anger and rage.
You didn't mean to destroy half the guy's house.
You did destroy half his house!
It was only half.
6.
And it was only 2 holes.
Nope.
Lands at my feet, or
Yeah, like he bumps into you, and you're now kind of like face to face.
aren't you a little wee little one?
I'm gonna give you that look of, and I'm gonna have my little helmet like retract.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn around and walk off.
I'm gonna go skipping after you like a normal-ish child.
Good luck. I am 6'4" and can take very big steps compared to you, who is little and naturally moves at molasses pace.
Well, it's a kid in full
You guys,
armor.
you guys have the same walking speed.
I'm gonna run.
You have the same walking speed, so if you run, he runs. He can keep up with you.
But it'll look
Do
funny.
anything.
Fine,
It'll look
fine.
funny.
You're
Oh,
gonna
it
be
looks
fine.
funny. It's hilarious.
Fine. You want to be like that? Fine.
And I'll stick with. Not Jacob.
Irene.
Irene.
Irene, and I was mainly talking to her brother.
Isaac.
Oh, Isaac.
I'll stick with them and
I
try to figure out
guess
the best
I
way to
will-
deal with the situation and like
Yeah.
if we need to pay for repairs or if the guards will because there was monsters in his house.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be
we'll play
there
you
to
in a
help.
second.
No, I threw you at a lady. I don't.
Yeah, you guys have run off. So what are y'all doing? Y'all just running after each
No,
other?
I'm just gonna have to turn back at this point because y'all kind of ruined it.
I'm
I'm gonna be Lawrence Cheney for a couple of episodes, but no, now I'm back to being fucking Matilda.
You can. Who says you can't?
Fuck you.
You're a shifter. That's under the table now. Good luck getting that.
So
Why'd you throw that?
Because you piss me off.
you two are off doing your own thing. We'll play you talking to Irene and Isaac, trying to negotiate the repairs for Henrik's house. So yeah, Henrik goes. He goes. I'm sorry. It said he was going to kill me if I didn't take the bones and keep the cask. I didn't mean to hurt nobody.
You didn't hurt anybody. Nobody's been hurt. A couple orphans were terrified, but that's fine. It's don't worry about it. Are you gonna be okay? You got somewhere to stay till your house gets whatever.
And he kind of looks back at it. He goes, "Oh, that's gonna hurt business."
I'll look at Irene and
And then Isaac, yeah,
Isaac. I don't know why I cannot
they're
remember.
good. Yeah. They're both kind of looking at you. It's
And
like,
just be like, so who? Like, do we have to pay for his house? Does like the guards have like a fund for monster
like,
damage?
well, I'll talk to the burgomaster and we'll see if we can maybe get some funds to get this right. He goes, man,
Don't anger the child.
I wonder why they were doing this. And Irene kind of looks and goes, "Isn't there a festival tomorrow?" Oh, I bet they were going to do it at the festival. I bet that's what all this was. And Isaac goes, "Oh my gosh, y'all right.
Makes sense to me.
Oh wow, y'all might just save some lives.
Thank God it was something.
Oh wow." And you can still see this cask just.
Oh, so like, we can kill that like real quick with the three of us here.
Don't know.
No, like I'm telling him like, do we want to deal with this now, or are you guys just gonna keep it in the box?
What's in the box?
Because, for the time being, why don't we just keep it in the box?
I know where it is.
Could like Irene has swords. Could we literally just play like magic show and just grab the box?
And Irene kind of looks at you and goes, yeah.
Do we want to do that?
And she goes up with her short sword and kind of looks back, and you see Isaac like power up his little firearm,
I'll be ready.
and you see her go. You hear, ow, ow.
Shouldn't sunlight be going
And
in
yeah,
after
now
me?
you hear soft sizzling in there, and she's like, "This feels really bad." Ow. Ow. Why won't it die? That worked.
Okay.
Ugh. I need a bath.
I feel that.
Yeah. She was like, it just doesn't seem fair. It just didn't feel right.
Yep.
That's funny. Yeah. And they just sort of stand there for a minute. I gotta go to the burgomaster and explain all this.
Do you need me to go with you to collaborate or anything? Or?
Oh, that's fine.
All right. We're
Yeah.
staying at the Blue
Water.
so you know where to find us.
Blue horseshoe. Alright. And he sort of goes off, 3 or 4 guard following him. Irene's standing there, she's like,
That went better than the church, though, right?
weird day. Weird day.
Let's be honest, it's been a real weird week. You want to go get a drink?
I'd love one.
Yeah, just go
Yeah.
bar.
So you all, the three of you now regroup at the Blue Water Tavern. What are y'all doing?
Skipping after my wife as a child.
You do so. Now what?
I really want to get that like as a t-shirt. Throw the child to the drag queen.
I don't know. We want to go back to the group now?
I don't have to.
What do you want to do? You were so obsessed with finding me. You found me. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna shapeshift into a drag queen.
I don't fucking care. Do what you want to do. You want to go back to the group or not?
Do you want to go back? What do you want to do?
Right now, I want to jam a pin in your eye. So I suggest you decide what we're going to do.
I can't tell if you're acting.
Oh.
I don't know if that was John or Orion asking.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, we're really blurring the fourth wall here.
Sorry for throwing your husband at you.
What do you want to do? Do you want to go back to the group or not?
We don't have to.
Okay, then what do you want to do if we're not going back to the group?
Well, you're dressed like this. So
No,
what are
I'm
you
not.
doing?
I'm back to Matilda. I already said that.
Why are you back to Matilda?
Because I'm about to fucking stab you.
You can just.
I'm
can stab him as a
literally
drag queen.
seconds away
That
from
is-
murdering you in real life. Decide what you want to fucking do so we can do it.
How about this? I'll go back to the group. Just.
And let's just go back to the group.
You can.
No, we're going back to the group.
Okay.
You all
fine.
begin going back to the group. And you all regroup in the Blue Water Tavern.
I'm gonna fill everybody in on Vasily's situation.
And yeah, Irene just like, so he was Strahd.
Yeah. And then when he decided he'd had enough of me because I wasn't paying no attention to him, he just turned into a big old bunch of bats and flew away.
Oh god, I thought he was hot. Oh yeah.
Me too.
Oh fuck.
He says in his straw, but didn't I send some chemistry, some thugs between you? And I
What?
just didn't say anything. I just ignored him. I just keep walking straight ahead. He's like, innocent, innocent. And just took me so long to lay the foundation for the Vasily. And I just kept going. I just kept going. He was all frustrated. I just kept going to the church, though.
What a fucking asshat.
That just makes me real concerned. No, he could have been Vasily. He could be anybody.
From now,
We
like
trust.
before we leave here, I want to go to the church and buy as much holy water as we can, and I'm just gonna start throwing it at people we meet.
Has anyone seen Isaac
Not the
and
worst idea.
Vasily at the same time?
But
You're just gonna see Averos's head just kind of lift off the bar and just slowly turn at Irene.
She's like, well, he wasn't with us.
Because didn't Irene have a problem with the fact that Isaac knew exactly what she looked like, even though he hadn't seen her in forever?
That was suspicious.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna fly to the church and buy some holy water. I want this
Okay.
from now on.
Easily done.
Give me some too,
you
please.
go to offer to buy the holy water, and Father Lucian goes, "You just reconsecrated my church. I'll give you the holy water.
take the whole bucket,
Maybe
please.
How
make
much
some
you
more.
want?"
Do I need like containers?
Yeah, you need a container to put it in.
I think I have one.
Again, you can find a general store where you could find
Well,
enough
hold on.
containers.
Let
You'll
me-
need to buy the containers,
I think I have one.
We can go to the container store.
though. I liked it.
She's gonna stab you.
She loves the container store. Why would she stab me? We have a bag of holding. I don't know if that helps.
I don't think you can
pour it in.
holy water into a bag of holding.
Just let it slosh
I
around him.
have a backpack.
I have a 1
Hey,
ounce
I got
bottle
a
of ink.
flask and a tankard.
Yep.
I have.
And a water skin. Ooh! Alright, I'm gonna give you my water skin and my tankard.
Of course. And I'll fill those up for now.
I have a flask as well.
And a flask.
I got just random
Yeah.
stuff I gotta sell at some point.
Yeah, all of those things you fill full.
Oh, I have a water skin.
If she gives you that as well, you also get a water
Alright,
skin.
so you got a water skin of holy water. I'm gonna hold on to your tankard. You got a holy skin of water.
You get a water skin. Everybody gets a
And
water
you get
skin.
a flask of water, of holy water. And from now on, anytime we meet somebody, just pour a little on your hand and just.
Question
Okay.
is, does that work if they're controlled by him?
We don't. We just want to make sure it's not Strahd. Let's deal with the controlled by later.
You all do so. You regroup back at the Blue Water Inn, now richer in holy water.
And I'll give Irene half of my holy water in some sort of container.
Oh, thanks. She pours it into her flask, and that's it.
And considering that we have done the picnic today, and then we have this fight today, and returning the bones, what time of day do we anticipate it is?
It's now late afternoon.
Okay.
Do we want to stick around and watch the festival tomorrow, or do we want to get moving towards our next place?
I would recommend let's do a long rest.
I think
Oh, we're gonna rest, yeah.
I think we better stay for the festival. I think we could get some more information out of it.
All right, then I'm good with just bedding down for the night.
Okay.
Unless anybody else got something.
I'm good with bedding down for the night because
Okay. You all finish out the night, having a few more rounds, and find your way up to your bedrooms or trees as appropriate. Judy, as you go into sleep,
oh god.
there are fitful images in your mind.
I warned you.
And after a while, your dreams coalesce and you find yourself in a dark paneled room with bookshelves lining the walls. There's a long, tall wingback chair facing away from you and a pale hand holding a glass of whiskey off to the side, slowly swishing it around.
No.
You do?
Wake up.
That's the best decision I heard all day.
Judy.
Make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Wisdom. Nat 20 plus 1.
So you
That is
hear
a good dice.
you hear Strahd's voice come to you. He goes, "So rude earlier," and you, using every bit of will you have, say, "I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this," and you all hear in the other room, you hear Judy wake up screaming, "I'm not doing this! I'm not doing this!"
Of course, I'm gonna barge in the door and like,
Fly up to the window and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn straw trying to get in my dreams.
At least it's not your pants. I'm going back to bed.
You return back to your sleep.
Just so y'all know, when y'all roll online, we can see that.
Cool.
Okay. So I'm just saying, if you're gonna fudge a roll, maybe I'll do it online.
If you're a player, don't fudge rolls.
I didn't fudge a roll.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, it just popped up that someone else had just rolled their dice.
Oh.
Oh,
Anyway,
I appreciate the heads up. I
uh,
shall use it to cheat better.
yes. But eventually, morning does come to find you. You all have a long rest. What you do?
And I'm gonna shift into my infiltrator armor.
You do so. Yeah, and you all, you awaken with the sun, and you can already hear the sort of bustling energy of the city moving as they seem to be setting up for the festival.
I could use a happy day. What about you guys? Happy day?
Yeah, I prefer a happy day. Let's not.
Irene, how'd you sleep? Any vampire dreams?
Yeah, she comes up, she goes, "No,
Alright, let's go splash holy water on your brother.
crick in my neck." Yeah, and you all go down to the tavern. Erwin and his family are down there. There are a few, actually more patrons than usual. Yeah, you go around.
Bless you. Bless you.
Yeah, they go, "Oh, thanks." No adverse reactions from anyone at this point. Okay.
At this point.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you haven't anything. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
So are we doing this festival thing? What is this whole festival about?
We don't know.
Festival of the Suns or the Festival of Lights or something?
That's haunted.
I think it is the Suns.
Do we really want to do this? Do we want to get out of here?
I don't know what to
We
say.
deserve a
'cause-
good day.
Or do we want to go after Chief Isaac's spawn of Satan?
Oh, I ain't ready to go for that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go do it.
I'm
Alone, or do you
I'm
want
good
to?
alone. Why am I entice him to fight me?
I'll go with you.
I'm good.
I don't think that's a good idea.
But one time from not being adopted by orphans as a puppy and upset.
I should have checked first. I didn't think you guys were gonna get this far. Remember that bag is? I had here that there's like, oh, it's a surprise. Oh, it's not that what's going. Okay, come on.
Like a trash bag?
It was like a plastic bag.
It's a Target bag.
Might be.
No, it is a Target bag. I remember seeing the Target on it. Oh.
Yeah, well, it's all good. Anywho, so, what do y'all do?
I believe Matilda is gonna go through holy water on Isaac and just see what happens.
I'm gonna throw holy water on him.
Okay. So yeah, Matilda, you go out into the town square. You see all of the people in the stockades. You see quite a few number of villagers setting up booths and things for the carnival and the fair. And you see Isaac quite nearby, standing leaning on a pike.
Okay, I'm gonna get some holy water on my hand,
Okay.
and I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "I need to introduce myself to you. I'm with the group that's with your sister. I just feel like I need to apologize because the first time I met you, I was actually disguised as your sister. So I just want to introduce myself. I'm Matilda."
Okay. Reach out a hand.
Didn't do anything.
No response.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, I sweat.
Happens to everybody.
How'd you know what she looked like, though?
Hmm?
After all this time.
Irene,
Yeah.
one of the most vivid memories I have.
She's an adult now. And she was
Just
what,
guessed.
3 or 4 younger when she
I
got
figured
taken?
she'd probably look like my mama.
Yeah, but still, you got her exact. I mean,
Oh.
I look just like my mom, but it's not an exact.
Well, it's just a guess.
I'd be calm down, Patricia.
I guess I was just lucky. I don't know.
Are you sure?
Make an insight check.
While she's doing that, just out of morbid fear, I'm gonna flick a little bit of holy water at Irene. Just
Yeah, you do so. She goes, "Ah,
making
why am I
sure.
wet?"
Holy water, making
Oh.
sure.
Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense. And she takes some and goes,
Thank you.
Still me.
On my armor
18.
auto polishes essentially.
Yeah.
18.
Ooh, nice.
Well, it seems like he's being on the level. It seems like he's being honest.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
Okay. He leans back on his pike, watching everything happen. Y'all doing that?
All right, so we do need to decide before we leave. Are we killing one of the two leaders of the factions here in the city? I'd also like to have this conversation away from the leaders. Did we ever figure out
I
what we're
think
gonna do with that?
we need to see what happens tonight with the festival. We need to see how the burgomaster leads it, how people respond. We could also use the opportunity while he's at the house, as is Isaac, to investigate his home.
We did find Strahd's diary in his home. That's a point. That's a point against him.
Yeah.
Well,
Should we
think while
ask
the
him
festival's
why
going on-
Strahd's diary was in his home?
Nope.
No, not yet.
Let's not lead with that.
I think we might ought to go into his house. See if
We
there's
were
something,
we were welcomed there, so it's not like we'd be breaking in.
We just go in and, we had news to share. We forgot about the festival if somebody catches us.
Yeah, okay, I like that. Till, you want to come with?
Sure.
Irene?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Alright.
Any better plans? Thoughts? Anybody?
I mean, I thought we could fund the festival.
Well, they're still setting up right now. Like, we're just gonna do this.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Here's an idea, Irene. Why don't you go to the festival, have some fun, maybe take Matilda with you, and we'll go to.
Why are
Who's
you
the one that
trying
blew
to
a
dig your
hole
grave?
in the last house they went into?
Burn! That was
Maybe
me and
you
Avros.
should stay out of the house and go with Matilda, or whatever her name is.
Irene.
Jolie.
Irene and Orion.
I don't care. Just whatever
Alright.
y'all want me to do.
Alright. Matilda, Avros, and I are going to the house.
Okay.
Y'all stay here. If he sees y'all and asks about us, just tell him that we're out investigating for him.
Oh, all right. Yeah, and so yeah, you and you two go out into the festival, and it's not set up yet. Sort of stand there for a minute.
Still in kid form, like, damn it.
What do we do now?
You wanna go back and drink?
I do. And yeah, you guys both go into the Blue Water Tavern and go grab another drink. Let's let you three go into the Burgomaster's mansion. Yeah.
Alright. So when we went there the last time, isn't that where the real old butler was?
The old lady.
Old
yes.
lady.
And Butler. The Butler was weird too,
The
right?
butler was Isaac.
Yeah, I remember the butler was older. The butler's not Isaac. There was also a butler.
Alright, so if we see them, are we gonna like get around them? Should we go invisible?
Mike can do that for up to an hour.
Me too.
Alright, so I say once we get there, go invisible, and then gotta go to like the personal spots, like his bedroom, or they got a basement, anywhere like that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, the Burgomaster did want us to investigate, like, what's going on with the other lady, so could we just tell them that we're doing some investigating for that? If we get caught?
What do you mean?
Like, he wants us to investigate her. The best way to figure out, the enemy is to know thyself, so look into his house.
You think so? You go ahead and turn me invisible though, I'd be highly appreciative.
Okay, once we get there, I'll make all three of us, or I'll make me and her invisible.
Okay. You kind of sneak off into an alley by the house and go invisible. What are you doing?
I'm with them.
You're just
Showing invisible.
you're going invisible too? Okay, yeah. All three of you go invisible. You go up to the door, and as you're about to go up, you actually hear, and the Burgomaster steps out, and he's wearing this ridiculous costume and vestments. big shoulders out to the side, and a giant blazing sun over his head held up by wires. He steps out, he's like, "Oh, forecast for rain today." Julia goes down, steps out onto the yard and goes on his way.
So I'm just gonna try to get right in there.
Yeah,
Do you leave the door open?
make a sleight of hand check to try and like get the door before it closes.
15.
Yeah. So you see this opportunity and you like slip your shoe between the door and the jam and it bounces back. And he doesn't seem to notice and goes on his way. The door is now open. What do you all do?
Just to make sure, the three of us cannot see each other.
No, you can't see each other.
All right, so let's make a plan.
But you all had at least up to this point said we're going to get in the house.
All right.
And so you all get in the house and
Let's
close the
all
door
go
behind you.
left and go to try to find his bedroom. Like,
Nice
just
and
stick
split
together.
up.
Yeah.
Because we only have an hour.
All right, no, yeah,
All right,
that's fair.
we'll
That's
split
fair.
up. At the end of the hour, we're gonna meet outside by the big tree.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bedroom.
I'll go to the library.
I guess I'll just wander around the house looking in rooms.
Right. Sounds like you guys have a plan. That's where we're going to end the episode.